I'm wearing my National Lampoon t-shirt and I am finally here to show you all of the holiday stuff that I have been collecting for like the past year. So definitely meant to do like Christmas / holiday in July, and it is the end of August, so winning. But I still wanted to do the video even though it is horribly overdue. Probably shouldn't give myself time restraints because then look, here we are. So anyway, I divided everything into 3 categories. I've got Easter, Christmas, and Halloween. Obviously, most of it is Christmas because that's just kind of how it goes. Surprisingly, I do have some more Halloween than I like would have thought, and then just a couple pieces of Easter. I'm like really picky about Easter. So yeah, I guess I'll just get her going. All right, so I'm gonna start with Halloween. I don't think I've showed you guys any of these things, but if I have, I'm sorry. Okay. All right, when I went on my trip to Minnesota, I got a couple of things from some of the antique malls there. So the first is this little noisemaker, and I just really loved it with the owl. I think I only have one other noisemaker. I might not even have any. I'm not really sure, but I loved this guy. I thought it was really cute. I will say, funny story though, when we flew, we did carry-on baggage. So this was in my carry-on and I for sure got flagged. And they were like digging through my bag and they found this. And I was like, and he was just looking at me like I was the weirdest person he's ever met. And I'm like, do you want to keep looking? He's like, no, I'm pretty sure that's what had everybody confused. I'm like, yeah, sorry. Luckily, people in the Midwest are so nice, because if that had happened in Florida, I would like probably have been arrested. Like, I don't even know. So, second time I've flown in Minnesota with weird stuff in my luggage. The last time I had taxidermy butterflies in my carry-on, and they so shockingly let me bring that, which like, why? They should never have let me bring those, but they did because they're really nice in Minnesota. Short story. Okay, then I found these sweet little candles. Sadly, someone has met his demise, but everybody else is looking really good. Aren't they so cute? And I like that they're still in their original packaging. So really, really charming. Those are 99 cents from Goodwill. I may have shown you guys this, I can't remember. Bear actually got me this for, I think this was in my Easter basket actually, which is kind of funny. But it's a ghost and then a funny cat. Ooh, sorry guys, that was loud. And then a goofy pumpkin. So those 3 are really cute for Halloween. Then I found this little sweet little toothpick holder, but he's a little owl. So I just really, really like him. Most of my owl collection does not make it out until Halloween. I do have a slew of owls like kind of scattered here and there because I really like owls, but most of my owls I kind of wait until Halloween to put out. The next is this new old stock lantern. If you look right there, that's what it looks like, which is really, really cool. I haven't decided if I'm gonna sell it or not yet. So it's, you know, if I kept it, I would probably take it out and hang it because I'm terrible that way. This is probably from like the 80s. It's not, or early 90s. It's not like super old, but it's still cool. This is probably one of my favorite pieces that I found. I'm like so obsessed with it. So it is a vintage haunted mansion Disney World souvenir from the 70s. So it says, "Here lies Ken," and he's ghost number 1000. Because, you know, they always talk about having 999 ghosts and you're like the 1000th ghost. Yep, so here's Ken. So it's vintage chalkware. It still has the little price tag on the back. And this is from like right when they opened. But Super rad. So this is a keeper, even though I don't know anyone by the name of Ken. I just like, I love the Haunted Mansion. It's so cool, and this was such a good find. This was a Goodwill find for like, I don't know, $1, $2. Then I found this hilarious witch. So she is like Halloween plate holders. So she like she has plates, and then this little part like stands up. And she's also new old stock. I thought she was really cool. She's also like probably early 90s. And then the last thing is another, I have so much Halloween like vintage paper, but I just love it. Is another piece I got at the antique malls in Minnesota. So I got this little owl, his little wings open like that, and he hangs. And I just thought he was so cool. Vintage, die cut, little owlie. So I have quite the parliament of vintage die cut owls for Halloween, so I'm really excited to put him out with everybody else. He's really, really cute. So yeah, that's it for Halloween. Now I'll show you Easter because I only have like 3 things, and then I'll go into Christmas. So the first thing is this really cute bunny. I got him for 50 cents at that rummage sale, that church rummage sale that I went to over the summer. I just thought he was so cute. He's handmade and hand painted, so he's not like, he doesn't really have like any kind of particular value, but I just loved his little eyes. I'm really picky about bunnies. I want them to be really cute, and a lot of the time the vintage ones are kind of scary. Like, I don't know. I like the old ones, but those are super hard to find and expensive. So usually I find like the ones from like the 80s and the 90s, and those are like weirdly scary. So I don't know, but he's cute. I really like him. Then I found this little Peter Rabbit figurine. So I just thought he was really cute. And one thing that's cool about him is he's from 1948. So they made these all the way through like the early 2000s, I think, or at least the 80s or 90s, sorry. And so their value really depends on their age. So because he's an older one, he definitely has a lot more value to him. So I'm not sure. I'll probably list him, and then like if Easter rolls around and he hasn't sold, I'll throw him into my decorations because he's so cute. And then the last thing I got, I'm really excited about. I got a whole set of these Ukrainian hand-painted eggs. So they came with these little wood stands, and they are actual eggs that have been blown out and then hand painted. So I bought a huge bag of them, and unfortunately they were all like crushed and destroyed except for 5. But I'm happy to have these 5 because they're just fantastic. Look at the detail. Isn't that amazing? My husband actually found these for me. He's so sweet. Sometimes he does like, if he's on a job that's far away, he'll go and do like a live thrift and like call me so that I can thrift like vicariously through the phone, which I give him all the credit in the world because I would hate that because I'm sure everyone's staring at him. This one has a little writing on it. I'm not sure what it says, but really beautiful. And then lastly, this little one. And some of them have some sun damage, but I think they were probably on display for a long time. But they are just phenomenal to me. Can't even believe that somebody took the time to do that. Amazing. So, I'll probably have to keep those. I don't really know if I could ship that without it like spontaneously combusting. They're so fragile, but we'll see. Okay, on to Christmas. We're doing good, guys. We're only 10 minutes in. What are the odds? Oh, and I do have one random thing for New Year's. Who knew? Sadly, I didn't find anything for like Valentine's Day. Oh well. Okay, the first thing is this little, I guess he's like a little toothpick holder. He's cute. He is vintage, but he's hand painted, so he kind of looks like the Howard with the gold on his beard, but he's not. He's just like someone's very well done at home project. He's very charming. I like his little smile. Then I found these salt and pepper shakers. I believe I got these salt and pepper shakers, that little guy, and then the next set of salt and pepper shakers that I'm gonna show you were all in a lot, and I'm pretty sure I got them at an estate sale. But these guys are really cute. Little salt and pepper Santa and Mrs. Claus. These ones are like a plastic. These say 1976, made in Hong Kong on them. Then this sweet little mug, I got this at an estate sale. I love this little Santa, he's so charming. It's definitely got some crazing to it. So this is an older one, and it's pretty small. Then I found a couple of these little elves. I thought they were super cute. These were also from an estate sale. I think the same estate sale as that little mug I just showed you. So very happy to have those guys. I think that I paid like $5 for the set and $1 for the mug. And then I got this little knee hugger elf. So she was $3. Love her. Super charming. There's actually another picker at this sale, and she's super sweet. I've seen her a lot, so she didn't do it maliciously, but I like had my whole pile, and she like took all of my vintage Christmas. But luckily the grannies that were running the sale like knew that that was my pile, and they were like, oh wait. So, but she like had already put everything in her bag, and I was like, I'm sorry, that's literally like all of my stuff. But it was funny because nobody else at the sale, like it was a really low key sale, so I could understand how she could make that mistake, because it wasn't like one of those crazy sales where everyone's running around making piles everywhere. I was like the only one with a pile. Everyone else was just sort of like looking at stuff, like not that interested in it. So I didn't really blame her. I was just happy to get my trinkets back. Then I found a set of 3 of these little Japanese angels. So they're little bells, and they say Japan on the inside. They're super fragile porcelain. They're like almost see-through, but they're really beautiful. So there's like a little green one, a little red one, and another red one. Then I found these little kissing angels. Thought these 2 were sweet. They're just very delicate. I liked the hand painting kind of on them, the blue and the pink with the little gold stars. And they have really sweet little faces. Then just the other day, I found a couple of these little candy dish trees. I sold all the ones that I had except for maybe one last year, and I've been having a really hard time finding any that aren't like completely destroyed. So these look like they're in really good shape. I only see like one tiny little flea bite. The rest, for the most part, like they're in really good condition. Usually they're all like chipped all around the edges and just like in bad shape. So I was excited to nab these 2. Then I found a set of 3, sadly 3, not 4, of these Holt Howard tall glasses, but aren't they so awesome? I'm so bummed that I only found 3. So cute though. I got those at Goodwill, so they were only like $1 each, which is nice. Then I found a couple more little guys. These 2 are probably my favorites. This little guy, he's so cute. I love his little hat and his little shoes and his ears. And look at his little freckles. So cute. And then she's my favorite for sure. I got her at that like big giant thrift store that we went to on our way home from Minnesota when we flew back into like Fort Lauderdale. It's like the most terrifying area, but the best thrift store ever. So she's definitely like perfection. She's so cute. So I'll definitely have to keep those 2. Then I found a set of 3 of these angels. I actually already have these angels. So these guys will be for sale. Sadly, the little blue one has some cracks to her. So that's heartbreaking, but they're Artco. And I couldn't buy like just the 2. They're really pretty. Then I found a set of 3 of these vintage Santa mugs. So they are stamped D on the bottom. So I'm not really sure. They're not super old. I want to say maybe 70s, 80s, but still cute. Very cute. Oh, also these little Tupperware to-go cups are so fun. So these will also be for sale on Etsy eventually. That's a good question. So if you guys are a reseller, or even if you're like a shopper, when do you think I should start listing Christmas? I have all my Halloween stuff up, but I was wondering what you guys thought about when you start listing Christmas. Is it too early to list Christmas now, or like should I wait maybe until September? What do you think? Last year I listed everything like way too late, and I actually made most of my Christmas like merchandise sales after Christmas because I'm a hot mess and I listed everything way too late. So I guess that kind of goes to show that Christmas sells like whenever, but I did feel like a big nincompoop because I waited until like so late. I knew I was too late, but it was like, I don't know, a slow train wreck or something. I just couldn't seem to get my mind around listing all of it. So this year I'm gonna be a lot more strategic and actually try to list things early. So I wanna get your perspective. And if you're like buying Christmas, are you like already buying vintage Christmas right now? Is it something you buy year round? If you're a person that collects vintage Christmas, obviously, if you don't like vintage Christmas, then this question doesn't pertain to you. So let me know. Okay, we're doing really good. Oh, I got a pair of these deer. So they're cool. They're like candle holders. So I got 2. I got this guy and this guy. So they were $5 each, but I thought they were really cool. This guy's missing 2 of his little candle thingamahooies, which is a bummer, but he's still cool. Okay, how are we doing? We're doing really good. Oh, these were such a cool find. So I found a whole set of these for $4. Can you even believe it? Oh, so there's this thrift store that is my mom's like favorite thrift store. She's not like a thrifter, but she loves this one store because it's all like designer stuff and it's amazing, and it's so expensive. It's like more of a consignment store, but it's not. It's a hospice, but it's beautiful, like so beautiful. So I always go in when I'm like with her or like down by her, just for fun, because you're guaranteed to find something. Whether or not you can find anything for resale is like a slim chance. But if there's something you really want for yourself, like you can find really cool stuff. So anyway, long story short, they know what they have. Like if it's like a designer piece or like even like vintage designer, like they know mid-century, like they know all of it. But they just they don't care about kitsch. So whenever they have like old kitsch like this, it just like is not of value to them. So it was only $4 and I was blown away. I also got these little angels that I showed you there too. And I think they were only like a couple dollars each, or no, it was a whole bag for like $3 or $4 because they just, I don't know, they don't really value like vintage kitsch that much. So, but it's the whole set and they're perfect. Like never been used. Amazing. Look at Santa, he's so funny. Mrs. Claus is over here just like upside down. Get it together, Mrs. Claus. Get it together. There we go. Aren't they amazing? Cannot believe I found that. Like the best find ever. That to me is like an estate sale kind of find. But even at an estate sale, they would know. Like they would know what they had. They would definitely know. Okay. I think we're doing pretty good. Last thing for here, and then I got like my dream nativity set, so I'm gonna set it up and just show you that way. And I got some vintage German like hand painted little mini wooden ornaments, so I'm gonna show you those too. I think we'll see if I can find them. Okay, but before I do that, I wanted to show you some ornaments that I got. So these I literally like owe 100% to my sister-in-law. We were with them and we were at the bins and she had found a whole box of ornaments and it was a mixture of new and old. And she was like, I'm not really into like ornaments. She's like, I don't really know like what I'm looking at and stuff. So I was like, oh, cool. Like, and she was so sweet. So she just kind of let me nab the ones that I wanted. So I'm super excited because I have never found any of the cutout old shiny brights. So now I have like a whole bunch of them and I am just like over the moon. They all say made in USA on the little knob and they're quite old. So I don't want to bore you, but I'll just like quickly show you the ones I got. The only ones I currently have before these are just solid green and red that I did find like in the box still. So I know that they are actually shiny brights, but they're pretty boring. They're nothing to write home about. Whereas these are super special. So it was really nice of her to let me have these because they also like to resell stuff. But we sell different stuff than them. But super excited about those. Not really sure if I'm gonna keep them or sell them or what's gonna happen. For this Christmas season, I'll probably keep them. But I have definitely been excited about doing like a big centerpiece with a lot of vintage ornaments. It's been definitely a dream for me and finally think I have enough to actually set them out and make them look pretty. So that is really exciting. Okay. The last thing that I'll show you before I cut out and do the other stuff is this really funny mug I just thrifted like yesterday. It's a New Year's Eve mug. So it says a touch of good luck. And that's like a little cat like climbing up and a little stork. So really weird. Super weird, but it's dated 1981 and I just thought it was really charming. So of course it doesn't want to show you, but that's fine. All right, guys, so this was super fun. I really appreciate you watching. Stay tuned because I'm going to show you my nativity set and one other thing, and we'll be good to go. All right. Hi, guys. So here is my sweet little nativity scene. They are hand painted from India, and they are chalkware, and I am just so excited. So we've got Mary and Joseph and little baby Jesus, and then we have our three kings back there. This is the angel, and then our two little shepherdesses. We've got some cattle, some little sweet little sheep, and I just love them so much. The detail is phenomenal. They're so special. This little shepherdess right here has been repaired, but otherwise everybody's in really great condition. They were all in a Ziploc bag at Goodwill, and it said on the bag that Jesus was missing, but no, Jesus is right there. He's doing just fine. And it was $3 for the whole set. So cannot even believe it. But I just took a chance and bought the set anyway, even thinking Jesus was missing. And then lo and behold, he is just fine. So what a treasure. Glad to show you. Hey guys. All right, so I had to drag you over here to the kitchen to show you these little guys because it would just be way too hard to show you in the video because there's so many small pieces. So I got a huge like grab bag of all of these little wooden ornaments. It was $2.99 for the whole bag, so there's that. They are all dated. So like the lady actually wrote the date under every last one of them. So they all are somewhere between like 1964 and 74. A lot of them are German, like this little girl is German. Some are from Spain. So like these little bobblehead guys are from Spain. It's hard to see, but it says Spain on his little foot. But can we just, because they were all in a huge bag, so I didn't really know what I was getting. But they are insanely cute. Like, look at this. Oh boy. Look at the frog. Is it like, I just can't. I can't, guys. 1970. The little bumblebees. Let's back up. These guys are all like, they all kind of move. They're jointed little ornaments. So there's like a couple little football players, a little Native American girl. She's from 1968. There's a little lion. I love this little cat. She's so cute. The pig, I don't even know, guys. They're just all so good. Little German angel. Oh, this one's cool. That's so cool. So I'll try to get a better angle so you can kind of see them. They're super, super cute. So these are the ones I'm going to keep for now. And then over here, I have a lot more cool ones too, but that I'm going to sell. So this whole little set, I'm going to sell. These are all little toys. So those will be on Etsy, like as a lot of little wooden toys. These are all like flat cutouts. I love these two little angels. They're so sweet, from 1973. So I'll sell that as a lot. And then these are just a few more little wooden handmade guys. There's one random gnome who is plastic, but he's super cute. Just love him. So I'm just gonna probably like sell this as a lot as well. How cute. I just love them. Can't even believe that I got this whole set for $2.99 or $1.99, something like that. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So cute.